Sorry, I was in the wrong live. I have to go end it. Otherwise, poor Jeanette was in a live yesterday. Thought it was our live, but it wasn't. I mean, it just did stupid. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me end this other live. Well, it is ended, but I mean, let me get rid of it. Sorry I was late. I was in the massage chair because I hurt my back on the one side. And I haven't taken anything for it. I should take a leave or something. Just trying to get some heat and stuff on it. Okay, I think I've got like, what the freak is going on? Where is my live? I don't even see my live. I see two stupid streams that are... Okay, this is crazy. Hang on. One should be live, but it's not. What? Okay, something's wrong. Delete forever. Delete that forever. And this other one should be live, and there should be people in there. And there are people in there, but it's telling me that, I'm telling you, YouTube is messed up. Hi, Farm Wife. How many windows do I have open? Not that many, maybe 25. Hi, Julie. Hello, Liza Ward, Deborah Van Coverden, Kevin Leonard, Jeannie's talking about life. It's not Joy Giver. Al, where's my leaf? Pretty good for me, Farm Life, because I can still see windows when I open them. That means it's pretty good. Okay. Hi, Meredith. Okay, so sorry I was late. But it happens. Hello, Buckann. Everybody I missed. Okay. So I'm going to go over here since I missed. Okay, so a jury, and this woman, she looks so much like, she reminds me of Paris Hilton and this other woman that I know. But the jury delivered a verdict in less than 3 hours and found a Maryland dentist guilty of murdering his girlfriend after he deliberately delivered a lethal amount of drugs to her in their Montgomery County home. His conviction came after Sarah Harris overdosed on anesthetics delivered via an IV station that her boyfriend, Dr. James Ryan, had rigged inside the house. A Montgomery County jury took less than 3 hours to deliberate and reach the verdict. An autopsy determined Harris had diazepam and ketamine in her system at the time of her death. Montgomery County Police Chief Marcus Jones said that investigators found bottles of propofol, ketamine, diazepam, and midazolam at the scene. Numerous hypodermic needles, syringes, and tourniquets were discovered nearby as well. These bottles are not the type of medication that would normally be dispensed from a pharmacy, and they are usually reserved for clinical medical settings. Ryan met Harris initially. She was a patient. She then started working for him as a surgical technician in October of 2020, and by January of 2021, they were in a romantic relationship with each other. Harris moved into Ryan's home that summer, and within a year, She was found dead inside the residence, weighing only 83 pounds. Family members told the jury they found bloody towels, an IV pole, and drug vials next to her bed. Dr. James Ryan, a well-trained oral surgeon skilled in what he did, an expert in the field, he knew the risks of these drugs better than anyone, said the Montgomery County Assistant State's Attorney Jennifer Harrison. And I quote her saying, "And despite the vast knowledge and training in the field, he continuously provided these dangerous, deadly anesthetic drugs to Sarah Harris over a period of time as he watched her deteriorate before his eyes." Let me get his picture up here. Every time he gave her those drugs, whether he administered them or whether he instructed her on how to administer them to herself, a little bit of Sarah died until he gave them to her one too many times and he killed her. He killed Sarah Harris. He created this risk. Ryan is facing up to 55 years in prison for the murder and additional convictions. His sentencing will take place at a later date. Okay. Crazy with these dentists and doctors and the poisoning and the... Okay, hang on one second. I just have to add something. Okay. All right. Let's go back. Okay, do I want to go and do this one? Okay, we talked about that murder-suicide. I want to check on those, the murder-suicide in Ohio and the one in New York, to see what additional information we have. So let's see. Okay, so in Ohio, the Dunham family. On Thursday, August 24th, 42-year-old Melissa Dunham was found dead in her Stark County, Ohio home, along with her husband, Jason, 46, and their 3 children, Renee, 15, Amber, 12, and Evan, 9. Uniontown police called it a domestic dispute that turned deadly, and they're investigating the deaths as a murder-suicide. The community grapples with the loss. The firm that Melissa worked for as a tax partner published a touching memorial on their website. And it says, "It is with the heaviest of hearts that we write this news. We are devastated by the shocking and tragic news of the deaths of Melissa Dunham and her family. Melissa was an esteemed member of the BMF leadership team and close friend to many of our associates. Her contributions during her 18 years with our firm have been immeasurable. Our thoughts are with Melissa's family and friends as we grapple with this heart-wrenching loss. During this difficult time, we are committed to supporting our employees by providing counseling and any necessary assistance. Melissa's legacy will forever be etched into the fabric of our BMF community. We are heartbroken for Melissa's loved ones and join them in mourning this terrible loss. We respect the privacy of Melissa's family and ask that further inquiries be directed to the appropriate authorities." Okay, so that was that. And trying to see if there's any. It's strange that there's not more recent news on them. Let's see. Still, I'm not finding. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to check out the one in the city right now. Hi, Christine Ferrara. How are you? Because what the heck? Hold on a minute. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, I want to see this. Let me see if I can do this one. Mario Lopez was the building's former superintendent, and his son, Edison, the current super, had not dropped off his sons, ages 1 and 3, with their grandmother for babysitting that morning. Now no one was answering the door, and Mr. Lopez had brought his daughter-in-law's brother, himself a super, in the building across the street to check on the family. With the tools Mr. Lopez had used countless times to repair and improve the co-op on West 86th Street, they drilled out the lock in the cylinder. We could see through the hole, Mr. Lopez said in an interview on the other side. His daughter-in-law, Alexandra Wittek, was splayed on the floor. We saw her laying down with the blood already all over her. They dialed 911. The police arrived at 328 West 86th Street and walked into a grim scene. Ms. Wittek, 40, was lying in the hallway with her children, Lucien Lopez, 3, and Calvin Lopez, 1. Police officials said officers saw 2 knives on the floor close by. All 3 had been fatally stabbed, and their throats were slit. In another room, the officers discovered Edison Lopez, 41, on a bed next to a knife with a single fatal slash to his neck. Police officials said that Edison Lopez had killed all 3 and then himself. The police, relatives, and tenants of the building said Mr. Lopez did not signal that anything might be amiss. The police never received domestic violence reports from the apartment. Mr. Lopez did not leave a note, nor did he say anything on social media to indicate that he might have been a danger to his family. Got to put up the graphic, I'm sorry. Mr. Lopez had been preparing to move to Hastings-on-the-Hudson in Westchester, less than 20 miles north of Manhattan, for a new job. New York Police Department Chief Kenny said the police are investigating whether the stress or the move contributed to the murders. On Tuesday, Mario Lopez still could not process what he saw. He said he did not believe that his son was responsible. How would you feel if you found your 2 grandchildren and your son and your daughter-in-law laying there, he said. The couple had known each other their whole lives. They grew up on this block where their children of super plays in Riverside Park and in between the stately pre-war buildings. The tight circle of people who maintain the homes of others exist within a larger ecosystem of doctors, lawyers, and Broadway artists. It is also where, as in this case of the super and Mr. Lopez's sons follow the career path established by their father. On Monday evening, a crime scene van was parked in front of the co-op near the dark green awning that leads to the lobby. Some of the officers wore hazmat suits as they wheeled stretchers past the residence. Reporters and news photographers gathered outside, and one woman asked a doorman who had died. He told her. She cried, "Ed, no, no, that's my friend." Other doormen and supers had also arrived and talked amongst themselves. Most said they knew the family for years, and they were unsure how to process the scene. One, Alfonso Barrera, a retired super, said he had long known the Lopez family and had watched Mr. Lopez and his wife grow up. Carlos Cabrera, a doorman next door, said Mr. Lopez would often take his toddler to Riverside Park, the little boy standing in the front of his electric scooter. He had a beautiful family, and he was a very nice person. He said, "I couldn't ever have said what's wrong." Ms. Wittick, who was known as Ola, was a teacher at the Rodef Shalom school nearby. Our community was devastated to learn of the untimely passing of our longtime beloved teacher, Danny Karpf, the head of the school, said in an email. Mario Lopez says his son and Ms. Wittick had gone to the public Beacon High School together in the Manhattan neighborhood of Hell's Kitchen. They married years later when they were in their 30s. "I never saw them fighting," Mario Lopez said. "They actually were going to start a new life, a new job, in a better apartment building." Former and current tenants said Mr. Lopez was composed, considerate, and attentive, often repairing their broken door hinges and dishwashers. He helped to maintain the well-kept building and was often seen watering plants during the summer. Tenants said Mario Lopez and several tenants said that Mr. Lopez was excited to have taken another job outside of the city, where his family would have a 3-bedroom apartment rather than a 1-bedroom he grew up in, where he currently lived, and was preparing to move next month. "It was the right move," said a tenant, Lynn Allen, 72, who has lived in the building since 1981 and knew Mr. Lopez since he was 10 years old. "He was at the right age to move to a bigger building with more responsibility and more space. They live in a 1-bedroom apartment. That's tight, you know." By Tuesday morning, the caution tape had been strung outside the buildings was gone. A bouquet of sunflowers had been left on the stoop alongside 2 toy cars, one red and one yellow. So we really don't know. They were planning a move. I don't know. What the heck? Why would they do that unless... Did she say she didn't want to go? I don't know. Was there an altercation about that? She didn't want to go. He didn't want to... I don't know. Very strange that. And what a way. Let me see something. I want to just see something if I can find something here. Okay, so here's something. Let me see here. Here's the family. The fatalities come amid no known criminal history, along with no record of police being called to their home in the past. The murder-suicide left locals shocked and perplexed and unable to understand how the loving father could have been brought to commit the alleged killings at the historic co-op building. Neighbors who knew the man described him as a doting family man. Lopez grew up in the building. Prior to being the super, his own father had been the super at the building. Everyone's freaking out again, says 72-year-old Lynn Allen. This isn't what you expect in this building. This gorgeous neighborhood and this very quiet building. And here's more pictures of them. Let's see what else we have. The young family was getting ready to move to Westchester, where the father had just accepted another job as a super after the family of four outgrew their one-bedroom apartment. The family's last day at the building was supposed to be at the end of the month. No known motive for the murder-suicide was immediately known, police said. So crazy, huh? Hi, Mike's girl, 19. All right, oops. Somehow, where the heck? I just lost my thing here. Hold on a minute. Okay. A GoFundMe. Wittick's family said she was a devoted stay-at-home mother and a former New York City school teacher. Let's see what else. Find out anything else. The family said being a New York City school teacher, she instilled her knowledge and teachings on the growth of her boys who had blossoming imaginations and whose curiosity and sweetness to family and friends alike captured everyone's hearts. A proud Polish mom, Ola, shared her culture and language and made the lives of her boys bright and full. Her boys loved playing with their toys, story time with mom, and were two delightful babies to all that loved them. She was an adored friend, a beloved sister to her brother Lucas, and cherished daughter of Grace. Ola and her children were looking forward to celebrating the wedding of her brother Lucas to his fiancée Emma in 2 weeks' time. The wedding has been postponed as the family grieves the tragedy. Lucas loved his sister deeply. He was overjoyed in his role as an uncle, playfully nicknamed Wujo, to her two precious boys. He beamed any time friends asked how his nephews were, and his love for them was palpable in conversation. Grace was a proud grandma who enjoyed showering the young family with love. Her home is adorned with memories and photos of the sweet boys with their arms wrapped around her. Lucas and Grace are now the only two remaining members of their immediate family who are tasked with the unthinkable. In addition to funeral, burial, and legal costs, Lucas and Grace will be faced with additional miscellaneous costs associated with this tragic incident. So that is from their GoFundMe. I believe that's from. Let's see. A family friend who said Lopez was the best man at his son's wedding about 11 years ago, visited the apartment on Tuesday morning to pay tribute. The 84-year-old said, "My son called me and said, 'Did you hear what happened?' My son could not sleep last night. He was crying and crying. Edison was a nice fellow, a part of my family. Everybody thought he was brothers with my son. And his wife was a nice girl, beautiful, very nice." Shocked neighbors say that Lopez was known in the area as a nice guy and a family man who was often seen taking his kids to Central Park. He is said to have been agitated in recent days and told friends that managers of his building want me out. Friends say he had been concerned about his job and feared that another opportunity he was pursuing had fallen through. Someone who saw Lopez last week said he seemed upset and frantic as he spoke about his concerns about his job. Lopez and Alexandra were high school sweethearts who shared a beautiful family together. He didn't seem like he had a problem. I'm shocked. Another person. They were a beautiful family. They went to school together. They grew up together. A friend of Ola's visited the block on Tuesday to pay the tribute to the doting mother. She asked not to be named, but said she was a very doting mother. She took her kids to the park every day and took them to classes in the neighborhood. She was dedicated to her two boys. They just celebrated their son's birthday, the 1-year-old, a few weeks ago. They were good friends with other kids in the building. They were always very happy, seeming, and everybody thought they had a great family. He had a job lined up, and we were told they were going to be leaving. Another tenant who has been in the building for 22 years said he was the super son and then the super himself. He's been in my apartment fixing things and helping out, and I've always liked him. We would see him with the kids. I saw him evolve as an adult and as a man. I wonder if his job that he was supposed to be taking, if something had fallen through with that and he didn't know what to do. It says the children's bodies were so ravaged in the attack they were initially misidentified as a boy and a girl. Both were first-generation Americans, with Lopez's family hailing from Venezuela and Wittick's roots being in Poland. They grew up here. This is crazy. I know him since he was a little boy and she was a little girl. I have seen them together when they were very young. I didn't see this coming. I've never seen Lopez angry. Never. I've never seen them fighting, the family friend said in disbelief. I think here. Yeah, I wonder. Wonder if something was going on with that new job and everything in the apartment. Crazy. Okay, now we're going to go to Ohio again. That's Caitlin Lynch, 36. She was allegedly kidnapped and murdered by her late husband's friend. An Ohio mother of two was allegedly kidnapped and shot to death by a friend of her recently deceased husband, just days after she started letting the suspect stay in her basement. Caitlin Lynch, 36, was found dead in the front seat of a vehicle in Tennessee on August 19th, after a long police chase the day after she was reportedly kidnapped at gunpoint outside her home more than 300 miles away in suburban Cincinnati. Lance Miller, 32, was busted behind the wheel with the body beside him and charged with murder, kidnapping, fleeing, and abuse of a corpse. Lance Miller, who's from Texas, was a friend of Caitlin's husband who had died in the spring due to an unspecified illness and was staying with her after arriving in the area just 6 days prior. He had fallen on hard times, and she offered to let him stay in her basement, said Caitlin's employer, James Hartke. She was willing to help everyone, he said of the deceased woman, who recently started as his assistant at his law firm. It was not immediately clear how Miller knew Lynch's husband. However, he had joined Lynch and her colleagues for drinks after work on August 18th, the day that Lynch was allegedly kidnapped. There was talk that Miller harbored romantic feelings for her, but that she wasn't interested, said the employer. This is the suspect. Okay. The woman on the phone with a friend in front of her home later that night when the line went dead after she was allegedly shot, her employer said. So they say, okay, Caitlin was on the phone with a friend in front of her house that night when the line went dead, apparently when she was shot. Co-worker Sherry Rickman said that Lynch's daughters, ages 7 and 8, were her world. Now these kids have no parents. Their father's dead, their mother's dead. She was super sweet. She was a really spunky girl. She was a hugger. And she said that Lynch had a law enforcement background. A GoFundMe campaign has raised more than $70,000 as of Monday morning for Lynch's funeral and for her daughters. Her family members said, "We are in complete disbelief that this has happened to our Caitlin. Anyone who knew Caitlin knew how much she loved being a mom to her 2 beautiful daughters and how she was always willing to lend a hand. She was funny, beautiful, determined, and she will be deeply missed by all." Miller is being held in Tennessee jail awaiting extradition to Ohio. Wow. Wow. Crazy. right. Okay. Now we have, okay, so here's a little update. That Black Widower, that trial where he was going on trial again. Let me put his picture up here. Get up there. Get up. Okay. So the Nevada Black Widower convicted again of murdering his sixth wife. After 15 years, an overturned death sentence, and a retrial, a Nevada jury found Thomas Randolph guilty of orchestrating his sixth wife's murder and shooting dead the apparent hitman he hired to kill her. Jurors on Thursday convicted Randolph, 68, of conspiracy to commit murder and 2 counts of murder with use of a deadly weapon after 5 hours of deliberation. Randolph, who uses a wheelchair and was aided by headphones for the hard of hearing, stared straight ahead and was emotionless when the verdict was read out. Colleen Byer, the daughter of Randolph's sixth wife, Sharon Cause, gasped and clasped her hands to her mouth when Randolph was found guilty for the second time. "I'm so relieved, it's unbelievable," Colleen Byers told the media outlet. "It's been 15 years and it's been a twisted nightmare. I'm absolutely ecstatic and thrilled and relieved that he's off the streets and that he cannot do this to another woman again," she said with tears in her eyes outside the courtroom. "Because he's a predator. A serious predator." On May 8th of 2008, Randolph dialed 911 and told operators that a masked home intruder shot Cause, per court documents. After shooting the man dead, Randolph told police he recognized him as a friend and handyman, Michael Miller, 38. But using phone records, prosecutors detailed Randolph's extensive relationship with Miller in court last week and during the accused killer's previous 2017 trial, citing hundreds of calls between the two. At both his most recent trial and the 2017 trial, prosecutors alleged that Randolph arranged for Miller to kill his wife so that he could collect more than $300,000 in life insurance money, pointing out the insurance policies he took out on her life in the 2 years before her death. The murder would become the subject of Dateline's 2021 miniseries, The Widower. Nevada Supreme Court overturned Randolph's prior conviction and death sentence in 2020, arguing that the Clark County District Court should not have allowed jurors to hear prior bad act evidence, including a 1986 Utah arrest for the death of his second wife, Becky Galt, for which he was acquitted. 4 of Randolph's 6 wives are deceased. Fifth wife, Leona Stapleton, died of cancer, per testimony from her family in the previous trial, and the fourth wife, Frances Randolph, died during heart surgery in 2004. Another man told jurors that Randolph had offered to pay him to kill Frances before her death on the operating table, and that he had suggested that her death be staged as a burglary. His living ex-wife, Gaina Allman, testified that she believed Randolph was trying to kill her when a bullet from his gun struck the kitchen wall behind her while he was cleaning his weapon during their marriage. First wife, Catherine Thomas, detailed his alleged psychological abusive behavior. But prosecutors were relegated to evidence that strictly dealt with the 2008 investigation into the murders of Cause and Miller. The state pointed out inconsistencies in Randolph's story, which included a video walkthrough of the house that he shared with Cause, led by Randolph, and shared with jurors this month. An inconsistently small amount of evidence was found in the hallway where he alleged the shooting took place, and the trajectory of the bullets that killed Miller did not match Randolph's retelling. Randolph offered to do anything else but help Cause, while a 911 dispatcher urged him to do chest compressions on her body, prosecutors said. But his attorney, John Tomczak, argued that his characterization was unfair. He wanted her to have medical aid. He was the only one who did it, he said in closing arguments. There's that silence. After you hear the clearing of the house, there's a silence. Tommy's outside and he's wondering, complaining about how long it's taking law enforcement to respond. They didn't go in to help her, Tomczak continued. The only person who gave her aid was Randolph. He tried in vain. You can see there is nothing that could be done. Defense attorneys argued that police ignored evidence that Miller acted alone and zeroed in on Randolph unfairly based on his previous arrest in Utah. The crime scene was not properly preserved, they argued, and Randolph should not be expected to accurately retell every detail of the traumatic confrontation in repeated police interviews. It doesn't add up with what you physically see at the scene. When you see the insurance policies, it doesn't add up in the manner in which we discuss his wife when you start thinking about his relationship with Michael Miller. Randolph's version of events is not provided by other evidence, but instead contradicted and even repelled by evidence. I know we did everything that we could, Tomczak said, adding that Randolph's defense did everything they could, although they were hoping for a different verdict. His sentencing will be taking place on October 12th. Let's see. Hang on 1 minute here. Hi, Barb Olson. What? You watched this whole trial, Beth? I mean, oh my gosh. Barb. You feel you're pretty close. What is it? What are you trying to say, Beth? Let me see. Not sure what you're trying to say here. He only used the wheelchair on the day the verdict came in, Barb said. He even had an insurance policy on his current girlfriend, who he was seeing while married to Sharon, his sixth wife, Barb said. Now someone else saying, no, I made a mistake, Beth. I know you're not Barb, and I know Barb's not Beth. Okay. All right. Well, he was found guilty, sentencing October 12th. Now, wow. Okay, so next up, an American Jiu-Jitsu master falls to his death from a seawall in Italy when he was there for a friend's wedding. Wow. He was attending a friend's wedding in Italy's Lake Como. and he fell off a seawall and plummeted to his death over the weekend. Octavio De Silva of Dallas, Texas, was walking back to his hotel at around 6:30 a.m. Saturday when he went over the ledge. Authorities think the 52-year-old stopped and sat on the low wall when he lost his balance and dropped roughly 16 feet into the water below. 16 feet doesn't sound like a lot, does it? Whether De Silva died from trauma sustained from the fall or drowning has yet to be determined. Investigators believe he was drinking throughout the evening, but appeared to be fine when he left the wedding at the Villa del Balbianello. De Silva, also known by the nickname Ratinho, or Little Mouse in Portuguese, leaves behind a daughter, a wife, and hundreds of jiu-jitsu students. There's his family. De Silva was a world-renowned sixth-degree Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt who had retired from competing professionally in order to train students. During his time as a fighter, he took home gold medals at the 1993 Brazilian National Championships and the 1994 Copa Atlantico Championships. De Silva was one of the founding members of the Alliance Barra Academy, a training school that has significant notoriety throughout the Brazilian jiu-jitsu world. He also worked as a consultant for other training academies throughout the U.S. over the last 2 decades. Dozens of tributes from his grateful students poured in after the news of his death broke. My gym got together to remember you and share stories about him and his life, wrote James Bourne. Well, he was a true leader, never showing signs of tyranny, but always showing signs of warm, welcoming community. He helped so many good men and women around me, great men and women. Still hard to process. No one had a more purposeful life or simply lived more than Master Octavio, wrote Eric Johnson. Wow. Okay. All right. Barb says, oh no, I don't know what's up. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Okay. Okay, now Alexei Trevino is in the news again. And this is weird because Jimmy thought this, I told Jimmy what this was. He told me that, and I said, oh, it's her. He said he thought this happened a long time ago to somebody. And I'm like, no, I knew he was talking about this case. Okay, so nearly 14,000 people have signed a petition calling on the New Mexico State University to expel Alexei Treviso, the teen accused of strangling her newborn and leaving the baby's dead body in a hospital garbage can. The appeal came days after a judge modified Treviso's bail conditions to let her attend the university in person ahead of her October trial. Well, I have to just eat a little something right here, just a piece of a cracker, because I took that leave and it's like stuck in my throat. Sorry, okay. Treviso, 19, was charged in May with first-degree murder and tampering with evidence after secretly delivering her baby boy at Artesia General Hospital. She allegedly copped to the unthinkable crime and apologized after being confronted by doctors. "I'm sorry, it came out of me and I didn't know what to do," she allegedly said, according to security footage of the examination room where she had been admitted, purportedly for back pain. The online petition called on authorities and educational institutions to take immediate action to prevent Alexei from pursuing a career in nursing or social work or any field of education without citing evidence that the accused killer was studying those fields. We believe that her recent actions, which include being charged with the murder of her newborn baby by throwing the infant into a trash can, demonstrate an alarming lack of empathy and disregard for human life. Read the petition, started Thursday by Evelyn Graciano. Allowing someone who has been involved in such a heinous crime to pursue an education, especially one that involves caring for others, is not only morally wrong, but also poses significant risks to potential patients or clients. By denying Alexei Treviso entry into New Mexico State University or any other educational institution within our state, we can prioritize both public safety and ethical standards. Treviso had largely denied she was pregnant, instead blaming her weight gain on taking birth control pills. However, she had confided to some that she was indeed pregnant, even telling them she planned to name the child Alex. Treviso, who locked herself in the hospital bathroom to deliver and allegedly kill the baby, first claimed the child was stillborn, but medical examiners ruled the death a homicide. Her lawyer has claimed that the hospital was at fault, arguing the staff gave the teen drugs, including morphine, that killed the infant before birth. Treviso faces up to life in prison if convicted. Okay, let me just update this here. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Okay. All right. I think that. Let me just see if there's anything else I want to cover tonight. Oh yeah, let's see. I want to do this. Okay, so missing Tennessee teen leaves for a friend's house and hasn't been seen in over a month. The family of the Tennessee teenager are pleading for answers after she vanished over a month ago in Memphis. 15-year-old Madison Stevenson's parents say that she left for a friend's house on July 28th, and she has not been in contact with them since. She was last seen leaving her Memphis residence in the 5100 block of Blackwell Road. Madison's family is currently offering a $500 reward for information that leads to her whereabouts. She's described as a biracial female who stands 5'4", weighing 140 pounds. She has long, curly brown hair and brown eyes. Anyone with information on Madison's whereabouts should contact the Memphis Police Department. I hope she's found alive. Oh. Okay. Hey, Painted Black. How are you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being a Sergeant Rambler for a month. I love you, Carolyn. I love you too, Painted Black. And thank you to whoever left the 99-cent super chat. Thank you very much for that. I think that was that Christine. I'm not sure. Can't see, but thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Let me go back. Okay. We did that. Okay, and they found, let me see here. Well, actually, let's see, we have another missing person. Let's put that up. This time from Utah. Utah police in Mill Creek are searching for a 27-year-old missing woman considered endangered, and there's been no sightings of her since Sunday. The Unified Police Department of Greater Salt Lake said Vanessa Cooper failed to return home Sunday night, and she failed to show up at work at the Fashion Place Mall in Mill Creek on Monday morning. Police added that her disappearance is very unusual for sure. Police said that Cooper was last seen about 1 p.m. Sunday in the Olympus Cove area. She's described as a white female who stands 5'4" and weighs about 200 pounds. She has green eyes and blonde hair. If you see Vanessa, please call dispatch at 801-840-4000. Or if you have seen Vanessa, you can call Investigator Blakesley at 385-465-9858, reference case 23-92628. Hopefully she's found. Okay, and okay, then we have another Ohio case. Wow. And an Ohio man confessed to killing his wife who had a protection order against him. An Ohio man was found dead on Sunday after he confessed to police that he killed his wife. Union Township police say that William Pratt, 55, reported on Thursday that he found Katrina Pratt, 55, covered in blood with a head injury. Police and emergency medical personnel arrived and pronounced the victim dead. Police spoke with William Pratt on Saturday, and during the call, he told police that he had killed his wife on Thursday. He was found dead at a home in Fairfield, which is about 30 miles away, on Sunday. Police are awaiting an autopsy to determine the cause of death. William Pratt was arrested in July after a fight with his wife in which he threw multiple items, including a vacuum cleaner, at her. He was also charged with driving under the influence that night. Katrina Pratt got a protection order filed against him after that incident. She was found dead in a bedroom surrounded by a pool of blood with visible injuries to her head. Police were unable to locate the husband immediately after the wife's death until the phone call on Saturday. They did not describe how that came about. They did say that his confession matched evidence found at the scene. Crazy. This is what I mean about problem solving. Just nuts. Absolutely nuts. Okay. Back. Okay, now I know that let me see, let's get this latest on this because okay, so we have a body that was found in Lynchburg, Virginia. The body of the missing Lynchburg woman has been found a week after her disappearance. The Aware Foundation reported that the body of Avriel Hooks has been found. Kenny Jarrells with the foundation said that he spoke with the family. ABC 13 was also at the scene at Campbell and Carroll Avenues. Excuse me. Hold on a minute. What's going on with this? 1 second. The body found on Tuesday has been confirmed at Avriel Hooks, and a man has been arrested for her murder. Michael L. Perry III, 21, of Lynchburg, has been detained and charged with second-degree murder and unlawful disposal of a dead body. Following an extensive search, her body was located in a wooded area off of US 60, Lexington Turnpike, Amherst, Virginia. Perry was transported to the Blue Ridge Regional Jail, where he's being held without bond. Anyone with information regarding this case is asked to contact the LPD detective C.T. Davis at 434-455-6166. Let's see here. Sad case. Wow. All right. Okay, let me go back to the chat and see what you guys are doing here. I don't know why I'm suddenly feeling like exhausted. I've got to stop this. Oh yes, it was you, Christine. Thank you so much. Okay. I don't understand why they... Can everybody type a number 1 in the chat? And if you haven't... Unfortunately, Barb says we live in a world full of evil people. If you haven't hit the likes, would you please hit them? Thank you. Hi 61. To Scooter, hello there. I'm just trying to see because it seems like the chat is sluggish. Hi Sherry. Yeah, it'd be good if you guys could hit just a few more likes. If you were able to smash the likes. So, yesterday we had an auction. Today I did get work done with getting stuff out. So you may have PayPal requests from me or others. Chat is sluggish. Okay. Just updating on that, and so I just was going to quickly do the daily puzzle, and then I was going to open up the chat as well. Tomorrow is a big day. Elle is moving across the country. So send her good flying thoughts for a safe and uneventful flight. Daily puzzle. Oh, so close. Oh, wait a minute. What? I tried that, Kevin. Suede, somebody said. Yes. Suede. Used. Okay. excuse, and excused. Okay. And seduce. Okay. All right. I tried X's. It didn't work. Adventures with Beth. Hi, Native Libra. How are you? So I'm going to say seed. I was just going to say that. I'm not just going to try that. Thanks, Beth. Doodly, doodly doo. Let me see here. We got.
Excuse me.
C S U D. No. Okay. We did that one. What was that one? Oh, yeah, maybe that one. C, yeah. Nope. Executive. Exec. Nope.
Not. You the 5K.
Good. Oh, you're right. Okay, thank you, Heart 61. And let's see this.
Michael, I think I swear I was gonna grab that. When you had the last one, you can put one for yourself, you put more in your free.
Yeah.
Do.
No, I didn't. The last one I had was my second one.
Okay, let me see here. See, no. I thought. What is it? Ed use. Nope. Nope. What is it? Let me see. Oh, sorry, I got it wrong. Okay. EDUCE. No. Let me see. Cracking, yeah. Let's see.
You show mom the one you have. Tell her we need to get more of it.
No,
What?
it's not
Which
so
one?
good. These are good.
Which one?
Look, these are good, though.
I like those too. Like those.
Look, Crocs.
And then
Which
there's
one?
this other one, and it's like the all the brands they got, the all the lemon ones.
Yeah.
Show her the one they have right now.
The limoncello?
No, this one's pretty good too. Well, let me show her that one.
Belly VIE.
Okay.
This one right here, look. Look likes. It's
Yeah.
fine, I don't care.
No, Mom, the limoncello one and the other one's good.
Okay. They're loud. Yeah.
Pretty scared of water.
They were talking to me. They're kids. It's okay. I tried sex. It didn't work. And I tried deuce, I thought. See, I thought I tried that. I don't know. Thank you, Margot. Okay, Margot. Okay. I'm gonna finish this one and then I'll
Yellow.
open the panel.
Yellow.
It's not
No
there.
W. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
Jello, Jello.
Jello.
I don't know. It doesn't work. I don't think.
Yeah, it does. Gang, what
No,
is
it
that?
doesn't. No.
What does that mean?
It's just an extra word.
You ready?
I thought of a word. I forgot it. One. Oh, you already have that? Yeah,
Lonely?
What are you eating?
Oh, you already have lonely.
I already have it.
no, that's lone. Oh, you already got lonely. How you doing?
Oh, enjoy. Yeah, enjoy right there.
Yo.
I'm not going to say,
Enjoy.
What are you doing down
Oh, no.
here? No, you're not.
You want to bet?
Yeah,
How much?
$20. You're not pulling that. I mean, boy, you're staying up. Look. You're up all with the past practice.
Okay. Nelly? I don't know. Extra word. Enjoy we got.
Raw.
I'm gonna go to the back up.
Alright, good night, I love you.
And raw ham is good.
It's not raw.
Mmm.
Ion. No, we already did Eon. Lie. And hello, Sunrisa. Oh boy. Come on, what is this? Oh gosh, I just refreshed you guys instead of refreshing my thing. Leon? Nope. I tried that. And I tried Noel. It doesn't. And Noel. Plus, it's got to begin with an L or above. Can't be high because it's got to begin with an L or above in the alphabet. And I love you. Buddy, goodbye. Come on. Joey. Nope. 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 Hit the L. What? Hit the L? I don't know. Try Joey slower. Is that slow enough? Oh my goodness. I am falling asleep. I don't know what's wrong with me. Prayers flow on the go that you're okay with the hurricane. I hope Linda knows that we're live. Hello. Elaine. Okay.
Hello.
Hi. Okay, Beth, what do you think here? Lope. Lope? No, there's no P. Hi. No P. Hi. Super chat. How are you? How's it going, Super Chat? What's the color on the front of your shirt, Carolyn? Blue? No. It's like a blackish gray. You stopped thinking a while ago, Beth? Okay. All right, Beth. Well, that's okay. I already did that. It's right up there, Kevin. See? You're late? Yeah, you are late, Super Chat Cat. I've already gone over the true crime. I did that. You were like that yesterday, huh? You were falling asleep? Yeah. Gel. I think I tried that, Marianne. How are you doing, Marianne? Oh, yay. I thought I tried that, Marianne. Thank you. It's a good thing you came in here. Thank you. Oh. And lots of free stuff, huh? Okay. You're okay? So that's good. I thought it was blue. Oh, yeah. Oh, I understand. Let's see what we've got here. Lip. And we've got that. Oh, everybody's coming in now. Hip. And then we've got ops, maybe? I don't know. Yap. Yip. Hey. Lap. Uh-oh. Happy. Okay. Pimp.
Oh, look at you go, Kevin.
Oh.
Kevin's showing off.
Oh,
Is he?
yeah.
Yeah,
Kevin.
trying to one-up us, I know. I was doing mine when I set it down and I'm like, I don't know.
Let's
I already did that. Somebody's moving furniture.
I know, right?
Somebody's moving furniture. Ply. Yeah, who said that? Beth? Beth.
Somebody's moving furniture?
I don't know. It sounded like it, didn't it? Let's see. One more, you guys. Hippie? Maybe.
No, because it would go after Happy.
All right. Why do you have to spoil everything?
I know, I was going to say Lippy.
Apply.
Ask people in the chat if they bought a mattress recently, what they got.
Okay,
How they
people
feel
in the
about
chat, if you've bought a
Yeah.
mattress, a mattress recently, which mattress did you get? A mattress or a mattress?
Preferably a mattress.
Yeah,
Mattresses don't work out great here.
no, they usually spoil.
Yeah, they do.
That might work.
See, that's a Casper is what I'm looking at.
Oh, fine. I think you'd love the Casper. If it's like
Yeah,
my
if
own.
it doesn't come, you can just send it back.
I
you
think
can
when
send
I
it
got
back if
mine,
you
I
don't
had
like it.
60-day trial or something.
Mm-hmm. You can send it back, yeah.
Yeah, but boy, how? It comes in a box.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah. I've read different reviews on different mattresses, and they'll send them a new mattress rather than have you send it back. They'll tell you to donate it to a shelter or something. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, did you guys hear the mattress? A mattress is a stinky. What? A mattress. But yeah, but what about a mattress? Nobody's bought a mattress recently? Wow. Nobody, huh? Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe.
It is.
CIC.
It is.
I do keep coming back to the nectar though.
I have a nectar.
Do you?
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
I haven't opened it.
How long have you had it?
Oh, I don't know. They sent it to
But
me.
they claim you shouldn't let them stay in the box a long time.
Really?
For what it's worth. Yeah.
Well, we'll see how that works out.
Mm.
I plan to do it because we just hung this huge one of that piece of artwork behind our bed.
Mm.
And so now that spurred me to pull the mattress out, put the new mattress on.
It's hung really well.
What?
Make sure whatever you're hanging behind.
Oh yeah,
the
yeah. It had it was there was something there that had a really heavy duty. That's why we were able to put it on so quickly.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I have to get that out and check that out.
Yeah.
But I'm afraid I can't sleep in a bed properly anymore. I don't know what happened. This is going to sound very bizarre. If I sleep in a bed, I'm in extreme pain in the morning.
Because you're flat.
Yeah, you know, I've had, this is, because even on, when we were on vacation, the first, like, day we were there, remember? And I was like, but I could have been from the beach, but my back hurt because Kevin even noticed it. And I said, it'll be fine. I'll just take a leave. But I still wasn't comfortable in my bed. And since I've been home, I'm sorry to say, but I sleep in my massage chair and I feel great in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so, this is going to sound bizarre. I
There,
kind of
Kevin's
think,
saying then your bed's not good for you.
I kind of think then
Mattress might do you the world of good.
that I'm wondering how it would be to have, like, they should make a double here's what I think they should invent. Like a double massage chair bed
Yeah,
connected.
they do. Yeah, I agree. They do make kind of sort of that.
Yeah,
Believe it or
because
not.
I'm telling you, listen, Kevin asked me, like, about staying over at the other house, and I told you that I've been staying or during the day and coming home at night. And the reason is because I tried it again when my daughter was here, and I was in so much pain the next day, and I don't think I can sleep in a bed anymore.
Yeah,
I have not wanted to vocalize this until this very moment.
yeah.
But I don't think I can sleep in a bed anymore, and that's scary. I was just pain. I was in so much pain that night over there, and I'm just like first of all, I could feel it like in my hips, in my like I was in pain, and then my back, and then when I woke up in the morning, I was like, I felt like stiff, and I could barely. I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
But when I get out of the massage chair, I'm just right up and sprinting off. I'm not getting around. Yeah. So I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. Kind of scared to open the nectar because I don't think I'm able to sleep on a bed anymore.
It might make a difference. So when it's a different,
I will definitely try it. But I'm, like the mattress I slept on the other night is a good mattress, and I was still in extreme pain.
Oh.
So, and Beth said, you sleep in a recliner? You have your knees? Yeah, because this is the massage chair I have is zero gravity, so you can put your knees and your legs up and your head back. And you can have heat going on you, and you can have all kinds of adjustments. And I don't know whether I've just spoiled myself and I can't sleep. And then what do you do?
Yeah, I know.
Crazy.
Problem. Yeah.
Sorry, I have to bring my massage chair. But I really, I thought I even pictured something where it almost looks like a backboard, but they were like dual massage chairs.
Oh, really?
I don't know whether I'm imagining it or not.
Oh.
And but maybe I'm thinking of like some kind of, so now they're doing a lot of couches like that.
I know.
Yeah, where they're all individual. Yeah, I think it's like the greatest thing in the world. You would like a massage chair with zero gravity and heat. Yeah, Kevin, you should get it. I'm telling you. Used to get tired and couldn't wait.
What size of bed? King or queen?
Me? King. I have a king. I used to get tired and couldn't wait to climb into bed. And I dread it when it gets late and I know I have to try to sleep. Yeah, I'm telling you, Bucky, and the only place I can sleep well is in that massage chair.
Yeah, this is the split king.
Mm-hmm.
So you both could do whatever you feel like. And it's $2,095.
That's a mattress?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the brand? Is it one of those sleep number things?
Sven and Son, believe it or not, but I'm not all the way to. Let's see. Dual electric massage.
Let me see if somebody, I'm going to type that in that says I can only sleep in a massage chair. Let me see if somebody has that problem.
Oh, I know there's lots of people. That's the only way they can sleep. This one's $3,000. Platinum Series
I
14
only
inch.
sleep in my lazy boy chair a lot till I got my new
I'm
mattress.
saying that the hurricane is headed a little bit west now.
Oh, it's going inland. Or actually towards, say, Louisiana or.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here.
Well, the thing about the split king is you buy 2 twin extra longs, which cost less.
Oh,
Mark, fall asleep.
What?
Margo,
Yes? Linda?
I just sent you something inside.
Oh, okay.
Zero gravity. Bed.
zero gravity bed
Yeah.
is.
Well, with your massage chair, you can tilt backwards and
Oh yeah.
be laying. Oh, well then, yeah.
You can go back, you can bring your legs up as high as you want them, you can bring your
Yeah.
feet up, you can put your knees in, you can put your knees out, you extend your legs.
This does too.
I can see why you would like that. I mean,
Oh my God, Linda.
flat.
But I'm scared. You don't even understand before you just said this, because when my daughter was here, then I said, "Oh, Mom, please sleep at the house." Luke was like, "Please." I said, "Okay, I'm gonna try to sleep in the bed," and I did. I made, but I was in so much pain the next day, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, what the heck is wrong?" And I didn't want to tell anybody, like any of you guys. And then when you just said, and I just thought to myself, how am I going to go to Edisto next year and tell
Right.
everybody I can't sleep in the bed?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to have to figure
Get
something
like
out.
that. Do.
I'll have to bring those like big wedge pillows or something. I don't know what I'll have to do.
Carolyn, you could probably
Oh yeah, you can do that.
you could probably rent a chair. I'm not kidding. Rent a massage chair. I bet you could to one of those holiday places. I bet you could.
Probably. Might be right.
You could rent one. I
We'll all
bet.
get them.
Oh man.
Can you
No,
imagine?
I'm serious, Carolyn. If you can't sleep, I would just rent one while you're there. Rent a chair.
Maybe
For
Skippy.
sure.
Maybe Skippy will let me go over there and take it and sleep in
Oh,
his.
he's got a couple of them.
Steps.
Yeah.
But I would put the new mattress over your old one and see if that doesn't change, get you a little taller, higher up. I mean,
No, you can't. You
you
can't put
can't put
one
the
on.
new one over the old one.
No, you can't put one on top of the other.
You're not the princess and the pea.
No.
Because of why?
The princess and the pea. I'm joking because the princess and the pea, they put all those mattresses on top of the
Yeah.
pea.
I
Oh,
am
I don't know.
princess in the pea, definitely.
Family.
How thick is the Novelli? The 12-inch.
Thanks.
Last time you looked, it was close to a category 4. Heating pad and some body pillows.
Oh man, is that you, Marty? It is.
Yes, Margot, I like those.
Oh my god.
I'll be warm.
Better chance of hitting who now? Who said that? What? Where? Wait, I missed it. Somebody said a better chance of hitting me now. Let me look. I'll check on the path of the hurricane.
I'm looking at the bed frames too. Some of them are really cute. This is for the spare room for my house.
Okay, let me see.
AKA the room I fall asleep in half the time. Unless I drag myself off into our bedroom. Half the time I just say, go to sleep.
Okay, so it says an hour ago, the hurricane forecast to become extremely dangerous Category 4 storm.
Ooh.
It's expected to slam into Florida as an extremely dangerous Category 4 storm when it makes landfall. The time of the advisory, Adelia was churning with maximum sustained winds at 110 miles per hour, just shy of becoming a Category 3. Adelia is expected to inundate parts of Florida's Big Bend region with catastrophic storm surge 12 to 16 feet higher than an average city bus.
Yikes.
There is a potential for destructive, life-threatening winds where the core of Adelia moves onshore in the Big Bend region.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yikes.
Hurricane Adelia continues to strengthen with maximum sustained winds. Okay, it's 1 mile. Okay, so when is this? Some Pinellas County residents say they're riding the storm out despite the evacuation orders. There's always those people that do that.
Oh, the stupid.
Always. Okay, so here are some of the towns in Adelia's path. Can't even talk. Here are some of the latest watches and warnings. Englewood northward to Indian Pass, including Tampa Bay, is under a storm surge warning, which means there's a danger of life-threatening inundation. Oh, just stop moving. From moving inland from the coastline. According to the advisory, Dry, Tortugas, and Chokolosky. Chokolosky. I never even heard of that. Northward to the middle of Longboat Key west of Indian Pass to Mexico Beach and the Sebastian Inlet in Florida to Surf City, North Carolina are expected under tropical storm warnings. Let's see. Bonita Beach, northward to Englewood. Portions of St. Mary's River to Edisto Beach, South Carolina. Oh boy.
Oh,
No.
My cousin didn't go down because of this. He didn't even are under a hurricane watch, which means hurricane conditions are possible within the watch area. The lower Florida Keys, west end of the 7 Mile Bridge, north of Surf City, North Carolina, to North Carolina and Virginia border, as well as Pamlico and Amarle. So let's see, it's going to go, here's the map.
Oh, it's going to hit Edisto. Gee.
Mm-hmm.
And
But
then
it won't be as,
it's going to go right out and then out through, looks like North Carolina, out to sea again.
Don't tell Al.
I know. The following facilities have been evacuated: Bradenton Bridge, Bridges of Cocoa, Bridges of Jacksonville, Bridges of Lake City, Bridges of Orlando, Bridges of Santa Fe, Cross City Work Camp, Daytona Beach CRC, DeSoto Work Camp, Fort Pierce CRC, Hardy Work Camp, Hernando CL, Jacksonville Bridges, Kissimmee CRC, Lancaster Work Camp, Largo Road Prison, Madison Work Camp, Miami North CRC, Opa-locka CRC, Orlando Bridge, Orlando CRC, Panama City CRC, Reality House, Reentry of Ocala, Suncoast CRC, TTH Bartow, TTH Dismore, TTT Kissimmee, TTH Tarpon Strings, Tallahassee CRC, Tomoka
Tarpon
CRC, Tomoka Work Camp, and Turning Point.
Sums up the whole
Beth
state.
says she's going to get hit for sure.
Those are incarcerated in Florida. 4,000 people incarcerated in Florida have been relocated.
Oh, she is expected to collide near her.
What happened?
Adventures with Beth says they aren't taking Franklin into consideration where you are looking. They are expected to collide near me.
Really?
No.
John Hopkins All Children's Hospital says it isn't currently moving any patients. Okay. Florida University suspend classes due to hurricane. Okay. Turn around, don't drown. Tampa Police Chief tells residents. Pets will be allowed in hotels as people leave Florida evacuation zones, the governor says. Don't leave your pets behind. Take them with you. And these hotels are going to be understanding of that. FEMA officials expressed concern about power outages impacting people with disabilities in Florida. Florida's Gulf Coast area hasn't seen a storm of Adelia's magnitude since the 1800s.
oh boy. Oh boy.
God.
Dude,
What category is it now, Carolyn?
4.
Or
4.
4. Oh,
they were saying it 2 earlier.
yeah, it was a 2 earlier.
Out of there.
Strengthened because the water's so freaking warm.
Mhm.
Water's 100 degrees.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It down by the Keys. Way down there, that's where the water's super hot.
I couldn't live here. I'd be terrified.
Okay.
So they said that it was a Category 2 early this afternoon. By 11 p.m. Eastern Time, it had maximum sustained winds of 110 1 mile shy of becoming a Category 3, and the storm is expected to be an extremely dangerous Category 4 hurricane at landfall tomorrow. It's expected to make landfall between 6 and 9 a.m. Eastern Time, south of Perry, Florida, in the state's Big Bend area. Forecasters are warning of a record-breaking storm surge 10 to 15 feet. A search and rescue team arrived in South Carolina today in anticipation of hurricane impacts. The last Category 4 hurricane to make landfall in Florida was only last year when Ian made landfall in southwestern mainland Florida on September 28th. It ultimately was blamed for more than 150 deaths and $112 billion in damage, a record amount for tropical cyclones in Florida, according to the National Hurricane Center. Ian also made landfall as a Category 3 hurricane in Cuba before it hit Florida as a Category 1 storm in South Carolina after its landfall in Florida. So let's see what's happening in Edisto Island.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Hurricane, message number 3. The town hall will close 12 noon on Wednesday, August 30th. Okay. What about the, message from the mayor. Here we go again. Even though many of us have dealt with these storms in the past, it's always a good idea to visit this. Okay, the briefing held this morning noted sustained winds of 45 miles per hour gusting to 60 miles per hour, heavy rainfall 4 to 6 inches with flash flooding, and a storm surge 2 to 4 feet. The largest impact will begin Wednesday afternoon and go through the night into Thursday morning. We're looking at a king tide in the middle of this tropical storm passage evening of 7.5 feet. Add the projected storm surge to this, and we can plan on saltwater inundation all around the beach, so be prepared. During the evening Wednesday, please shelter in place and do not go out sightseeing. We don't want to put out first responders unnecessarily at risk. To be prepared, secure your garbage cans, outdoor deck and porch furniture, elevate items that can be at risk of flood damage from the saltwater surge. Also prepare for power outages. The plan is to prepare for the worst and hope for the best. Edisto Beach Police and Fire Departments are prepared, as well as the Colton County Sheriff's Office and Colton County Fire and Rescue. So take some time today to prepare your property. Okay. They're not going to see Category 4, so hopefully they'll all be all right. Let's see, the rainfall is expected 4 to 8 inches in our area, with the highest risk for flash flooding occurring from Wednesday through early Thursday. Very high tide, storm surge. I said something about tornadoes. Where did I just see that? 900 miles south of coastal South Carolina. Predictions are we will be impacted by heavy rain, tropical storm force winds, and the possibility of tornadoes. Look at this. This was from open. Look, there's Coots. I was just looking at that. I was thinking, I wasn't even seeing that as Coots. I was seeing that as
Where's
Food Lion.
Yeah, the live cam book on Coots.
No, this is from Irma in 2017.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is Coots right here.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
God, it is Coots.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Oh, wow.
Palmetto. Look at that. When was that?
2017.
Yee.
You said Irma, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Look at that.
okay.
Where are you seeing this?
On YouTube. On
Right. On the chat. It's Palmetto. Keep going down
Oh,
Palmetto.
she's showing it on YouTube. Oh,
That
Yeah.
was 2017, and then in 2020 they got hit by another one. They got hit by, let's see, Ian. Is it Ian?
I mean, Coots looks like it's in the ocean. Literally, part of the ocean. Especially if you look off to the far left.
Mm-hmm. Wow, look at this. This was Ian. In 2020.
I'm surprised their air conditioners and what have you weren't blown off the top of the building. Always got insurance. Yeah, but this is more of a direct hit, right? Not totally direct, but it did this one that's coming through the Gulf of Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Eee, there's a sand. Sand, anyone? Is this Palmetto?
God.
I think Ian was worse than Irma.
we're all the
Look at
same.
that. They had to take all that sand, get it all up.
Oh yeah, here this is Ian.
Oh my God.
Wow. Adventures with Beth said Ian is the one that took our roof off.
Oh, really?
You know,
Yeah.
is that our house right there?
Spirits are getting rough.
Oh my God.
Wait.
I don't know.
Oh, man. Oh, now we know why they build them on stoves. But you know what?
What?
It's not.
I
That's
think
not
that
our house.
this is not our house. This gray one right
No, you can see the one next to it to the left. That's
Yeah.
not the one that's there, and the one on the right for
here.
that
Yeah, but
matter's
maybe
not.
that new one wasn't built yet.
But it was vacant
Oh,
land, and there is a structure there of some kind. It looks a lot like our house, but it's not. We don't have that much lattice in the front.
mhm.
Our lattice is more to the side. Why do I hear everything being said twice?
I don't hear it. You hear
I don't
some
hear
people?
Look at the depth of the water. Now I guess we know why they go 3 and 4 rows back, eh?
Even 3 rows
Did
back
the
wouldn't have
kid
done.
go up and hit Long
Not
Island? That was
3
really
rows back in this. Look at this. 3 rows back. If that's Palmetto, 3 rows back wouldn't have made much difference.
Not really, no.
no,
Wow.
because you got a bay on the other side. That would.
I mean, technically, you could have sharks swimming in your street.
Ooh,
Think about it.
yeah.
Or shoot crabs
Right?
off of it.
You could have the streams that or the river that they've got there contaminated with salt water.
Or not.
Adventures with Beth says, and alligators too.
Mm-hmm.
This is Edisto Beach 2016.
Right.
What is that? I went down. Look at that.
I don't think I want to buy it. I'd rather rent. Thank you.
Look, there's a couch and stuff right there in the
Is that what that is?
over here, and I don't think you've seen the one that's up there yet.
We're seeing a pink house right now.
I've seen a pink house.
This one says drone video shows widespread damage and sand extending into the main road in Edisto Beach, South Carolina.
Look at that house.
Look at the couch just.
Crumbled. Look at that.
Wow. What a mess.
This one, what is this
You
from?
leave. You gotta leave.
This is from
that
2020. Okay, yeah, Edisto. Wow.
No, that's broken cement.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
I wonder where that is. Because the beach is not like that. Unless they had a patio and what have you behind the house.
Oh, and then they even had a small tornado. That was in, what was the tornado?
Sleeping right now.
2021.
You know, scare the hell out of him.
Tropical storm Elsa. Wow. At the Edisto Beach Park. Wow. Right in the campground. Wow. Took down trees like crazy in the campground.
Really? I haven't seen that yet.
Let's see. Tropical storm Elsa. Let me get that.
Yes, that's very true, Beth.
Let's see. Okay, here's like some of the stuff that Elsa, they had a tornado go through the campground here.
Who said they did?
Crazy.
Alligators down the street too. Oh,
What?
she says she had alligators and this would have alligators. You
Oh.
remember I said that?
Yeah.
Yeah. The alligators too. Oh goody.
Look at that.
See, palm trees can be pulled back up with, what do you call it? A come along? Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah,
A winch?
yeah.
And then they can, stake them and they should be okay.
Oh, really?
Mm.
I
The
live
root
in
system's very small.
I live where there's just palms, like every kind of palm all over the place.
Yeah.
They surprisingly hold up very well in cyclones. They do.
Huh.
They hold up really well.
Better than, well, you can see here on the screen, the trees, regular trees just snapped right off.
Yeah. Just like
Trees are
two.
Yeah, it's a tornado, yeah, though. That went through.
Mm.
Small tornado, they said.
Oh, you've only seen them in the distance? Still, seeing them at all, Beth, is scary. I've seen them too. You don't forget them once you've seen them. Sure. I figured it out. Need a drink. You. You're the next contestant.
Look at that. That's a tornado. Moved to the houses on Edisto, it said.
Oh,
Oops,
we're
look at that.
still, what do you say, behind. How's that? We're still looking at broken trees.
Oh my God.
That was 33. The home most affected by the storm was on 3300 Palmetto Boulevard, where glass doors and windows were broken and large sections of the roof were removed. The wall facing the road of the home was pushed towards the road.
That looks. Oh my God.
That's halfway down further than where we're at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I guess they hopefully had adequate insurance. I don't think people would have homes like this without.
Mm.
And everything was fixed. It's scary though. No.
We have people who live along the water, and they can't get insurance because they're considered to be in the floodplains.
Depends on what water, right?
Yeah, like the Ottawa River is like that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Okay. Mm.
yeah. My cousin had a beautiful cottage that was on the Ottawa River. He had to go in with a canoe.
Oh.
Yeah, it was devastating. He lost it all.
Man. Wow.
And his neighbors had a permanent home there, and it was gone.
Yeah, I've heard of that kind of thing happening here, but with like the Clinton River or whatever, which could be equivalent to the Ottawa
It
River.
was brutal. It's in the spring, when the
My ice melt.
melts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think somebody did something wrong with the dams is what I don't know. But
Oh, yeah.
it was an awful mess.
Canadian beavers. Yeah,
There's Coots again.
sure is.
Look at how the sand. Look at the sand.
There's Kevin.
Thank-
No.
Look at that. Do you know that's the road in front
Yeah,
of Coop,
that's the road by the Food Lion.
and it's all
Well, dirt.
sand. It's all sand. And yet, Coots looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wonder, I don't see the two air conditioners.
Is he carrying a leaf blower? It looks like it.
Exactly as you read my mind. Is he carrying a leaf blower? Maybe to clean off the door or something before you go inside. I don't know. Porch. I don't know.
I'm gonna get mine out to clean the snow off the step in the winter, I think.
If it's really a light snow,
Yeah, it
people
works.
here have done it. They've done it. Yeah. Take a leaf blower and just gone. I think it's a great idea. If it's real powdery, you're in business. If it's that wet, heavy stuff, forget it.
Crazy. I wonder what happened.
Funny, Beth.
Oh, I have to get you doing this, Margot. This is a new activity for you.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna love it.
What?
What's this called?
South Carolina.
Jigsawscape.
Oh, I've never tried that.
Yeah. They have a whole thing on kittens and cats.
Oh my God.
Puzzle. That's almost all Mike does. My husband does cats. I do
Did you say jigsaw scapes?
Jigsawscapes. Yep. I'll even go to the hold on, it's just there.
That's, I wonder if that's
Aye, Kevin.
tropical storm or not.
Yeah, Jigsawscapes.
What the heck is that?
There's a kitten on a beach wearing its babies. It's adorable. Oh my God, I'm gonna do this.
Oh, it must have installed already.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. So in 4 hours, it's supposed to hit Florida. 4 hours. 4 hours. We went to, where'd you go? Nobody's here from Florida with us right now, right?
Where's Beth?
Low
Is
on the
she
go.
here?
Beth is isn't she in the Carolinas?
I don't know. I just know she left her snow in Maine.
Oh. Pretty sure she's in the Carolinas. Flow on the Go is in Florida. Where are you? You're not affected, right? Paint it black? Painted Black is still saying Noel. We have 4 kittens under the back deck.
Mm-hmm. Adventures with Beth has kittens under the deck.
Does she really? Oh. Babies. I have 4 kittens under the back deck. She doesn't know where they came from. Oh, I don't know how you open. Do you have any tuna? Open a can of tuna Put it by the back door. Open, leave the door open, see if they'll come in.
Hi, Eva. Hi, Jeanette. She's been trying with cheese. The power of cheese doesn't really work with cats, does it? Let's see. Okay, let's see. System is expected to be an extremely dangerous Category 4 hurricane. The last Category 3 hurricane hit Florida was Wilma in October of 2005. Wilma hit the Keys and parts of South Florida, including Collier and Miami-Dade counties. 2005, Wilma, was I there then? We were there in some hurricane. I think it was 2004, and we were in a hotel and a tree fell on our rental car. We were out, had the door open watching the hurricane. Crazy. Let's see. Uber announced it will provide free round-trip rides to shelters for residents evacuating during the hurricane.
Yeah, if there's any Uber drivers left that want to stay and do
Free
it.
rides can be up to $35 each way and can be used for shelter locations in the following counties: Citrus, Collier, Dixie, Hernando, Hillsborough, Lake Leon, Manatee, Marion, Nassau, Orange, Pasco, Pinellas, Polk, Sarasota, Sumter, Union, Lucia. Okay. Pinellas County government urged Tampa area residents, do not call 911 if you lose power tonight. It's going to happen. Residents can call Duke Energy, not 911.
High up those lines. I wonder how they got 4,000 prisoners out of Tallahassee. Where'd they go? Maybe Georgia. Bad. This is very bad.
Sometimes they're like 2 weeks ahead of time, like they're reporting on this, and it feels like this one just came right up. Yeah. It's early this year, isn't it, too? Usually they're a little bit later in September. Charleston County in South Carolina will close government buildings early tomorrow and keep them closed also on Thursday as it handles the impact of Hurricane Adelia.
What time are they doing that?
Well, that's Charleston. She's flying into Charlotte.
I know.
Right.
3.5 hours northwest.
They're going to close government buildings early tomorrow. And we'll keep them closed on Thursday.
Oh my goodness. Do you think it's going to affect Al?
What I'm afraid of.
Let me look at okay.
Sister's in Homosassa on the Crystal River. She better have left.
Where?
Oh, she's over there?
Yeah, she's in Homosassa on the Crystal River.
Who is?
Who is?
My
Her sister.
Roxanne.
Oh.
Well, my sister's in Alabama, so I'm getting a little worried about her.
Okay, so as Hurricane Adelia approaches the U.S., flash flooding and severe weather is expected in the Charlotte area over the next couple of days, according to a hazardous weather alert from the National Weather Service.
Crap.
Be fine.
Hopefully she gets her ahead of it, gets inland with Janae and they're okay. I'm glad she's asleep.
Me too.
Don't go telling her anybody.
No, I'm not going to tell her.
Everybody went to sleep thinking it was a Category 2, and now it's a Category 4.
No, we don't need her getting worked up.
Mm-mm.
Oh no. Mm-mm. Besides, if it's bad, they'll do a weather delay. no plane's going to take off if they know that they're getting into something. So,
It should be fine.
guaranteed.
I think your flight is late enough, hopefully in the day.
Yeah, I wish it were earlier now.
Yeah. Because, let's see. Okay, let's see. North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper has declared a state of emergency ahead of Adelia's arrival in North Carolina. Adelia was expected to bring several hazards to North Carolina on Wednesday and Thursday with the risk of flooding from heavy rain, particularly in the southeast part of the state.
Great. Hello.
Oh, Sharon, I just did a puzzle and I'm missing a piece. Oh, there it is.
Oh, I've done that where I've sent it up on the board and it's like, where'd it go?
I did the daily puzzle. Now I want to go to one with the cats.
I'm doing one with the cat. It's really cute.
Oh, here's one. Cat in the water. With things and all.
Let me look at something on. The hurricane's not even trending on Twitter.
That's
Wow,
weird.
really?
It's not listed as one of the trending things. Isn't that crazy?
Huh.
Yeah, it is. It's not, what are they calling it now? It's not, they're not calling it Twitter anymore, right?
Oh, formerly
Yeah.
known X. It's X. So stupid.
X. Oh, just the red letter X?
It's just X.
Yeah.
Big black X.
No, it's
So dumb.
stupid.
I'll X you. I'll be.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna X.
I X you out. I should see if I don't.
Most of Gulf Boulevard and Treasure Island is becoming flooded.
Treasure Island, we've been there many times.
Please don't drive through flooded roadways. It's moving strong winds and coming in, and outer bands of Idalia moving through Cape Coral. Let's see. Don't lock your livestock up. 7-3. What?
That's right.
7-3.
7-3.
They can drown real easy. They'll huddle together. A lot of cattle and Brahmin bulls in Florida. Found any kind, all livestock down there, actually.
Fort Myers is all flooded.
Does it say whether their electric's gone?
I don't know yet. Let's see. Just looking at what's.
I was thinking about no electricity in the next couple of days.
Evacuate now before it's too late. Thursday night morning.
Can you find a picture of where the eye is now? Then maybe we can see the bands, where maybe it's that passport lines. The west looks fine.
They might have some kind of satellite thing. I don't know.
Don't either.
So I thought even look dry in the Keys. But it's past there. It's humid there.
So it's got about 4 hours. Maybe 3.5. It starts
4 hours for what?
till it makes landfall in
Till
Florida.
it makes land?
Uh-huh.
Mhm. Maybe it can back off a bit on its strength. That would be good.
Landfall is expected. Let's see what it is. Between 6 and 9 a.m. Eastern Time.
Mm.
It's been growing stronger for more than 24 hours. It has
It's gonna grow
strengthened to a
stronger?
Category 3 and is expected to be an extremely dangerous Category 4 hurricane by landfall.
A 4 that you said 4. Bill's gonna have a hell of a welcome to South Carolina.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Is Disney closing tomorrow?
I
No, my daughter
have
didn't
no
say
idea.
anything like that. But if they lose the election, Disney probably has.
No,
to
they
go.
wouldn't. They wouldn't. Well, they're in the middle.
They're in the middle, and they usually lose power in Orlando, or move up a little bit. I-4, which is in the middle of the state, which captures a lot of hurricanes. Right on up. They
Yeah,
just lose electricity.
yeah.
And the winds, you know.
Well, yeah, I-4 goes right by Disney. And 92, if I'm not mistaken, in the other direction. Is it 92 and I-4? I think so. I might be wrong. I know for sure I-4 is Disney. Wait, by when? Tomorrow night? It'll be in the Carolinas? Is that what I just said? Shit.
Yeah. $2,003.
I'm reading here, Disney World Park officially closing.
Yeah, but they gotta keep them hotels open.
They
Maybe
won't,
themselves
they won't evacuate the
hotels, no.
the people. Where are they gonna go? They may move them to a different hotel.
To the East Coast, further to the coast, Titusville.
Well, that's not what I was thinking. I was thinking they would move them to a higher floor.
Susan says yes, for the first time Disney is closing for Adelia.
Okay,
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, it said, that's what I said.
What are they gonna do with all their people that are staying in their hotels? You know how many rooms these hotels have? Just the All-Stars have 5,000 rooms
Oh my God.
each.
Yeah,
So-
people go to skate.
Well, right.
But would they leave them in the hotels and just close the park?
Yeah, I think that could be exactly what they would do.
Yeah.
All's gonna be in that right panic tomorrow.
I know.
Maybe she won't even know.
Well, the airline, if it's an issue, won't go.
Hmm. She might not
Well,
know.
this was just an hour ago, or not even. Walt Disney World Resort Hotels, whose travel plans, oh, these are travel plans, would receive a discount. Well, that's not.
Yeah,
People
come on,
that
Albert.
are already
What?
there.
They get a little money
Don't
off.
say things are bad there. Come on. Like camera, Orlando there.
Oh, the
Yes,
tides
for
are
the
gonna be
first
1 to
time
2
Disney
feet
is
higher than
closing,
normal.
Kevin said for Idalia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We aren't prepared for
No.
this, but no money to prepare, said Adventures with Beth. Disney isn't open.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Where's Beth? Beth is in North Carolina, right?
It's a holiday.
Hopefully it'll be a
weekend.
week when it gets there, Beth.
It's such a bummer. Holiday weekend, everybody's there.
Oh yeah, it's a holiday weekend, yeah.
How far are you
Do
from
you
the
live in
coast?
Florida? No, I don't. I don't live in Florida, Rory. Roxy. I thought it was Roxy. Because we did have a Roxy. Rory, I don't live in Florida, but no. Mm-mm. Right, but we have Franklin coming
He
too.
said on the TV, time is running out to get out.
Franklin, you have Franklin coming?
Gary.
Who's Franklin? The next one? No, it can't be Franklin. It would have to be Franklin.
H.I. have to be J.
Yeah.
There is something in the Atlantic Ocean.
Franklin?
I don't know what they named it, but there is another storm in the Atlantic Ocean. Being
But
the
it can't be Franklin. It has to be
Franklin
after the
is
I,
expected to
so
collide
Virginia.
with Adelia. Let me check out Franklin.
That's in the Atlantic.
Franklin must have been sitting there for a bit then.
Sitting there now.
E-F-G-H-I.
Double threat. Okay. Let's see.
I just didn't want to say it.
Oh, it's gonna collide.
Tropical Depression 11 forms in active Atlantic with hurricanes Idalia and Franklin. Let's see. It is possible that a tropical depression may develop later this week as the system moves towards the west, northwest, or northwest direction across the eastern tropical Atlantic.
Al's gonna be wicked out.
I know.
Damn.
It'll be fine.
Someone has to tell her to call the airline first thing. Don't leave.
I don't think you think so.
I think she'll
Yeah,
be fine.
but the flight may not go.
It might not go. They're not going to go if they're not
Franklin
gonna
no
send-
longer forecast to be Category 4. It weakened to Category 3 hurricane on Tuesday.
Oh,
Where is it headed?
On Thursday, Franklin is forecast to turn towards the east-northeast at a faster forward speed, meteorologists observed. On the forecast track, the center of Franklin is expected to pass to the northwest of Bermuda.
oh.
So I don't think you have to worry about
Well, it's going to go
Franklin.
right past the Carolinas and everything. It's out Bermuda way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you know where Bermuda is, so.
The North Carolina coast threatened by king tides, Hurricane Idalia, Franklin, and a rare blue supermoon a factor.
Right. Because they said that the king tide can produce tides up to 2 feet higher than normal. We know how high the tides came when we were there. Okay. Now put them 2 feet closer. Where would that put it? Almost at the step going into up the stairs. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Almost. Maybe not quite, but I think that it's 2 feet. Yeah. Going up the steps.
Hurricane Franklin is not expected to hit Florida, but it will cause rough surf conditions and rip currents.
Okay. It's going to go more towards Bermuda, isn't that what you said?
Mm-hmm. Franklin to pass Bermuda on Wednesday.
Okay. Well, best luck to Bermuda now, too. No such thing as climate change, though.
Where does Franklin go after it leaves Bermuda?
it'll probably continue straight up the Atlantic. It might hit like somewhere near what sticks out the most, Maine.
Right. It's hurricane season. When
It would
you
go to New Brunswick. It would go to, well,
prepare, ladies, prepare.
Edward Island, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia. Could go up there. Absolutely.
Come up the bay.
But some of
Chesapeake.
them do a little wiggle on their way up and they change their
Yeah.
direction. And they can go way out to sea and never go to anything. Or they go the other way. But it's pretty rare, actually. If they make a move, they
Cape
usually go
Cod
out to
could get
sea.
it too.
I get them here.
Cape Cod could get it, sure.
I have to
But
get
not as
something
likely.
right there.
Are they saying Cape Cod is
Yeah,
in the
well,
path?
Adventures with Beth is saying that, and she's saying Prince Edward Island.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's what she's saying.
Yeah, that's why I said Prince Edward Island, Newfoundland, all of the Canadian provinces, the maritime provinces. Margot would know which ones. You better know, Margot.
Yeah. Newfoundland, PEI, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick.
Then I did name them all, didn't I?
Yep.
Hey, my education wasn't a total waste. Funny. Here we go. Are you kidding? Was that just a commercial for the hurricane? How creepy was that? The hurricane, Kane.
What?
There was a commercial for the Hurricane Kane. Hurricane, you know what I mean? You ever heard of that?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
It's
I
a
don't
cane that has feet on it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, the hurricane, it's called. And I just heard them saying, and I thought, what in the world? Because I keep been listening to stuff about the hurricane, and all of a sudden now it's a hurricane. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just sitting here having kittens on Elle's behalf. Speaking of, I wish we'd hear from Evie because Abby, I want to know how the babies are.
Oh, yeah, Abby.
Remember, it was 4 babies.
Hmm.
Yeah. She's a grandmama 4 times over.
That's great, Beth. We did it.
Taint.
Take my vitamins.
There you go, intact. Good job, Beth. Oh, are you listening to that?
Mm-mm. I'm playing the word game.
That's quite all right. I was actually talking to Mike.
Oh, okay.
It's just weather. See that all the mattresses are on sale for Labor Day.
Oh,
Yeah. Where they're all on sale on Amazon.
really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mike said they've been on sale for a little bit now, but this is when they go on sale. It's this time of year. I think it's because this is when they come out with maybe their new models. Yeah, I know. Hurricane helps you navigate any surface. Another commercial. They must think that all the old people watch this. Hurricane. Or hurricane. Yeah. Hmm? Boy, you're such shysters. Trying to get people to cash in their life insurance policies.
No.
Your company will be happy to help you do it.
That and a reverse mortgage.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh, I can't
hate
stand that.
it. And you see people that you thought were decent, nice people, and they're the people doing the ads for, and it's like, oh no.
Yeah, and Adelia Wood's husband. Is he still alive?
Who's that?
Wagner, Robert Wagner. He was doing those.
Oh, well, he was doing it. You know who else was doing it? Tom Selleck, and I was
Oh
so
yeah,
disappointed.
you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's this place in Homosassa, it's called Monkey Island, and it's a restaurant, but yet it's famous because they have these little monkeys on an island and they go out and feed them. and it says it has a live cam, but there's nothing.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It's,
Yeah,
it's on the Homosassa River, which is also Principal River,
right, right.
but it's a great place to have blue crab, great seafood.
Let's talk about blue crab just for a moment, shall we?
Mhm.
That soft shell crab.
Yeah, they do that sometimes. I don't like them, but some people enjoy
Okay,
them.
that's what I wanted to know. Okay, so I've seen sandwiches that look absolutely incredibly unappealing to me. That has like the whole crab sitting on the sandwich, and you just
But
eat the crab. The shell gets soft, and you eat it. Is that how it
yeah,
is?
some do. Due to my religion, I'm not supposed to be eating them at all. But if I get down 12 a year, I'm good.
Oh, yeah.
But not soft shells. They got to be hard shell and looking orange.
Well,
Just waiting for this holiday to go by so we can get them cheap.
crouches. Oh, pardon me, I already got it. Oh, choruses. Crouch. Do crouch.
I did crouch. Yeah, I just wanted an extra word.
No, crouch. Crouch. Crouch.
Yeah, I did that. I just wanted an extra word.
There it is. Ah, well, that's damn dog. I hate that dog. I keep threatening to do really bad things to him.
Ugh.
Look. Do you see the new ones? It's called Kitten Memories. So cute. Oh my gosh. I'm going to do an orange kitty. This one right there. Or wait, let me see if I can find one that looks like Marty. This one looks like Marty.
Oh, Marty's at my feet now.
I think that's a great name. I really do. Oh. It sounds like it suits him.
Yeah, he is a brat.
Yeah.
This area looks so fragile.
What's that?
Homosassa River and all the houses on it. It just looks so fragile.
Oh, yeah.
It really does. It looks old school and fragile.
Yet, if they're old school and they've been there a long time,
Yeah.
that would give me hope that they would remain. See? But on the other hand, when's the worst one that ever came through there? Was it Andrew?
Yeah, that was South Miami.
I know that was from the
That's
Atlantic
why
side.
the monkeys, there are lots of monkeys in the Everglades.
Monkeys?
Yeah, they escaped during Andrew.
There's monkeys living in the Everglades?
Yes.
Wouldn't the alligators be eating them?
No, they stay in trees and, and yell down at the people living in the communities.
Oh, really?
And they start in at about 4 in the morning.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah. Screeching, I know I've heard.
What is that? And the guy was doing it, he goes, "That's their monkey."
They're too smart to catch.
There's a story about them too. It's supposed to be all that healthy. That's crazy. My grandchildren are in fit. No
Hi,
idea.
Marianne. Couch.
I'm glad your daughter hasn't moved to Florida yet.
Yeah, she's headed to Sarasota.
She's what?
She has one daughter in Florida.
Oh, there
October.
is. Oh,
Scour. Okay, Marianne. Very good.
you didn't do crouch yet.
I did
CRO.
crouch. It didn't work, remember?
Oh, that's right. The dog ate it. Our dog.
Scorch, maybe.
What?
Scorch?
Which one?
Scorch?
Oh,
Scorch.
Scorch.
Yeah. Oh,
S-C-R-C. Yeah, scorch.
No, wait a minute.
Like ironing.
O-U-R-C-H.
Scorch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scorch.
That's a good
No
one.
extra word.
Yeah. I hate when the big ones get eaten though, because come on.
It's 7. Oh,
Not
sorry.
right.
Hi,
7
Pencella.
letters.
Under weather
Well,
updates, last I checked, Orange County hadn't even closed school for tomorrow.
What?
She says.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Where's Orange County?
Scorch. Does that work, Carolyn?
Yeah, no, the dog ate it, I think.
Is it near
Scorch. Like you would when you were ironing a shirt.
Yeah, I thought she was doing it with the OU, though.
Oh.
Under Orange County in California or Orange
about
County
Scour?
where?
Oh, Scour's there.
Somebody in chat put something in there.
Coors.
No, Orange County. I was just wondering if they meant Orange County, California.
No.
Oh no, Florida.
Oh, Florida.
That would probably be in the middle of the orange forest.
I'm trying to think for oranges. My in-laws lived in Hillsboro. That was Hillsboro. They also lived in Pinellas and Pasco.
Those are all on the West Coast.
I'm aware. Yeah. I used to live off of 301.
Well, you lived off of 301.
What's that?
Lived off of 301. I lived in a town called Melrose at one point.
Oh, was that off 301 also?
Yeah, it's all Burma. The big cows with the bump on their back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Brahma. not
Brahmins. Yeah.
the- Yeah, these white, grayish cattle were huge.
Huh.
Adventures with Beth says all the schools will be closed Wednesday. All after-school activities must end Tuesday evening by 8 and will be canceled on Wednesday.
We're technically Wednesday right now.
I was
Yeah.
thinking on Wednesday. Oh, man.
Guess I'll take my snow over that any day.
Thank you. Me too.
Who said that? Oh, you said
Marco says she'd take her snow over
Uh-huh.
that. I agree.
that. Yep.
Can always have a fire in the fireplace if all else fails.
Oh, good one, Marianne.
They never
Oh, Marianne's
cancel
really,
school when they're
Marianne's
kids.
burning it up tonight. Very good.
Yes.
Very good, Marianne. That occurs. Yay.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Marianne. Couldn't have done it without you.
Oh, she's refreshing the Disney site. Oh, okay.
Jeanette is.
Mm-hmm. Seems to me that their area code is 410. 410? Yeah. Spend
Sass
time
Police
in the
man
phone.
says he got back from a cruise 2 days ago at Miami. Got lucky.
Who
Well,
did?
that's good that you're
Oh,
back.
hi, Saxley fans. I'm wondering where Rich Giardi is.
Yeah, Gion, we haven't seen him in a
Richie
while.
Joan, yeah.
See, this is what I used to call them the cats when they'd run around the house. The Indies.
Uh-huh.
INDIES. Because like the Indy 500.
Uh-huh.
Oh, ladies, start your engines. Do-do, do-do, and off they'd run.
Mhm.
They'd be bouncing off the walls. They'd sound like a herd of cattle or like galloping up and down the stairs. And
Uh-huh.
every once in a while, Sophia, we made Michael sleep with his bedroom door closed at all times, just in case of a fire. Whereas we left ours cracked because of the cats coming and going. And oh my gosh, I woke up one morning. There's Sophia standing on the top of the door. You know what I mean? Like it's what? Not even 2 inches wide, probably. There she
Oh my God.
Okay. So she jumped from the chest to the top of the door. She's just like, just chilling.
Yeah, when I saw that little pup on top of my skinny TV on the wall,
I know. Well, remember when I was playing with Raindrop and she'd go
yeah.
and yeah, and I'm like, is there a TV? Michael's like, that might not be a great idea. It's like, yeah, it was kind of expensive. Yeah, I know, but she had a good time. It didn't feel like she could hurt it.
Well, this one was standing up there and he was looking down the front of the screen trying to figure out if he could latch onto it to come down, and I thought, don't do it.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Brats.
Sophia would go from the top of the door. She'd jump back to the dresser or the chest. And then she'd decide that she was going to fly off of that onto the bed and would land on me when we'd be sleeping, like, oh, or oof, she'd like knock the wind out of you. She was only 10 pounds, but still, that's a lot when you're sleeping.
Oh, I know.
Not braced for impact. Oh. Oh, I hope we see Evie tonight. Oh. Did you finish your weekly mission yet, Caroline?
Oh, yeah.
Did you collect your money?
Oh, you mean
Probably
my
not.
weekly mission? I think I got
Yeah.
that the other.
The one with the saying on it?
Yeah, I think I got that the other day, didn't I?
Your flower at the top or your award ribbon there is blinking too.
Oh, is it? Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh, look at all this stuff. I don't even know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's also cookie time. And you can get all that stuff for the cookies.
What do you mean I can get all the stuff for the cookies? Did I miss? Well, I must go back in there and have a look.
Yeah. Look at her. See how much she can collect?
Oh, this thing here, I missed it. Oh, free wands. That's awesome.
Yeah, right? That's my favorite freebie.
Yeah, me too.
How many of these? Oh, there's a lot.
Oh, no, I'm not at the free stuff anymore.
The ultimate cookie jar? Is it cookie jar? Is that what it's called? Something like that.
Ultimate cookie box.
Yep.
But I quit where I had to pay.
Exactly. I'll go all the way up. It says, what is yours? Mine's $2.99.
Mine is $3.99.
Hers is Margot in Canada is $3.99. Crooks.
Crooks, yeah. See, now you made me open this again.
EXP. Expert. What's the top word?
Pretext. Yeah. Uh-oh. Hold a minute.
Text. I almost lined it up for you.
Yeah, pretext.
Yeah.
I hate the one I have has a Q.
Texter would have worked too if they'd given her the spot for it. Okay, what comes above perch? Pete?
I tried Pete. It didn't work.
PEAD. It didn't work. She said it didn't work.
Quarried. What a word is that?
Teeter. T-E-E-R. T-E-E-R. Tear.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
P-E-E-R. There we go. Right. Was delayed. R-I-M-E. Yeah, she just did. Fire. E-R-R. Fire. She got ER. Where's the- She got where?
Emir, EMIR.
Hmm?
IMP.
What?
IMP. And then EMIR.
Okay.
So where Elle lives right now, there's a man that's holding a gun for the last 8 hours, taped to his hand. And it was a big standoff in Orange County. He's still standing there after 8 hours.
Where? Where in Orange County?
I don't know. This is Orange County.
RIME. Rhyme. There's a lag.
He's everywhere.
Yay. Hyper. Thank you, Heart. Oops. Oh my goodness, stop.
Did we learn anything new about the Stampin' Up lady?
No.
We need to talk to the barber.
Mm-hmm.
She knows. That is loud.
GNU. GNU.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, you did?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I see it. Thanks. No, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I'll try and behave.
That's all right.
I know it's an impossible task.
Oh, let's see. Hi, Pippi Longstocking. Oh, Glenn. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely, Glenn.
Thanks, Mary. Beautiful.
You. Okay.
God, Pippi. I tried gnarl. Okay, I am gonna call it a
Try
night.
gland.
What? Gland?
Gland.
Gland?
Yeah. Yeah. GLAND.
Yeah, I put it in the chat. Maybe it's not there.
Not looking.
All right. That was there.
And it's there.
Mm-hmm. It's there.
It's there. It's in there.
Mm-hmm. It's in there.
Is dang a word? DANG.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
time for bed, but prayers for all of you guys. God bless. We'll see you tomorrow, and be good. Did I? I didn't use it. I don't have to worry about that. See you. Be careful. Thanks for watching.
Everyone be safe if you're in the
Yes, please.
path of the
Yeah, be-
hurricane.
Night, Ramblers.